I am joined by Marcela Ceccacci
Mm. Yeah,
Brown,
correct.
Director of Sales with Virgin Hotels, coming to us from Dallas, Texas. How are you?
hmm Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm
Well, good. Well,
okay.
thank you for having us today.
You bet. Thank you for
Mhm.
joining me. So how you
Absolutely.
been? How you been the
Good.
past
Things have
year?
been really good. Busy, which is fantastic. We'll take that all day, every day. We've definitely seen an uptick in lead volume, not just in from a social perspective, but also some of that nice corporate midweek piece of business. So we're just excited, and we have a lot of people trying to get out and do actual physical site inspections, which is really nice to see as well.
Well, tell us about Virgin Dallas. What's that look like?
Well, Virgin Dallas, we opened in December of 2019. So right before the pandemic hit, we opened our doors and we only got to kind of showcase what we had to offer for 3 months before everything kind of slowed down in our industry. We are a true luxury hotel that is located in the Design District. So if you're not familiar with Dallas, it's basically 2 miles from the downtown area. So the art that you will find throughout the hotel, the architectural structure is very much designed forward and art forward, that to kind of make sure that we are part of the community and we embrace everything around us.
So what does your org chart look like? I mean, how does that work, and did it change because of the pandemic?
Of course. So right now, I'm very fortunate because I have a lot of friends in the industry that they still don't have team members back. So myself, I have the director of sales, and I am taking a lot of leads. I do have very much an active market that I'm handling. I do have an associate director of sales as well. And then I have a director of business travel and leisure. My hotel does do a ton of leisure and business travel, more towards the weekend, a lot of the staycationers that come through from the drive market. And we have a director of catering. Now, my director of catering is extremely busy because she's not only handling the catering leads, the social leads that are coming in, but she's also servicing the groups while they're in house. So since we have seen a significant uptick, in social leads, myself and my associate director of sales are taking a lot of those leads as well, especially as people are planning now those bigger weddings further out in the next year or so. So we're taking a lot of those bigger ones, but there's also that last minute group, that last minute catering meeting that needs to take place day of, and that's kind of like all hands on deck. Like
Right.
before I jumped on this call, I was helping in one of the banquet rooms set up for a last minute, meeting that's coming in at 3 o'clock for 10 people.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's doing everything right.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck. It really it humbles you because when you've
Yeah.
been doing this, for as long as I have, at least for 20 plus years, I don't want to say you forget, but you kind of do forget all that goes into actually the full execution of an event once they're in house.
Yeah. Well, how are you selling the hotel right now? Like, what does your week look like? Your day look like?
Well, the week, I will say when we come in like on a Monday morning, we are bombarded with a lot of leads that have come through from the weekend, but not that corporate lead yet. Those are still coming in, on a Tuesday or Wednesday or a Thursday. It's more people that have maybe come out to the hotel during the weekend and thought, oh, I have a big birthday coming up. I want to come celebrate it there, or I have a bachelor party, bachelorette party. All of those social leads come in mostly on a Monday. It's very common for me to walk in on a Monday and have anywhere between 12 to 25 social leads that are all in the year for the year. But also that corporate piece of business that starts coming in on Tuesday, we've started seeing more of those leads. Those are a little bit more spread out, but we're booking about 30 days out to 60 days out. And those can be anywhere between 10 rooms on peak to 55 rooms on peak. My hotel is it's a smaller boutique hotel. We have 268 guest rooms, 23 of them are suites, and we do have 15,000 square feet of meeting space, which is half indoor and half outdoor. That has really helped us. It has truly been very beneficial throughout the pandemic, because as we are seeing people more comfortable coming out and having, whether it's a social gathering or a corporate gathering, they kind of like to have the option of having it indoor, but then also outdoors, which has been fantastic for us.
Yeah. Well, when you say social lead, what exactly do you mean?
Micro weddings, like a small wedding, gender reveal parties have become the new thing.
Okay, social versus corporate.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
But we are starting to see more of that corporate. We've seen financial groups, pharmaceutical, big restaurant groups that are meeting at other venues to have their meeting, and just they pick Dallas because we are centrally located.
Yeah.
Majority of the leads that we are seeing, though, are coming from the drivable market, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you say social, my mind just immediately goes to social media, and I think, wow, are you pulling leads off of social media? Which, I mean, you could be.
You could. A lot of the people could see us on, because we do have a huge platform from a social media, marketing platform is on social media. We work with a lot of local talent agencies, and we constantly, during the week, we have a photo shoot at the hotel all the time. And a lot of those, that talent that's coming out and having a photo shoot, then they're posting it all over social media.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you see for the coming months? I mean, Texas is, really, really loosening up. The traffic's back. I just got back from a funeral and no one had a mask on, so I don't know.
Oh. Well, at our hotel, we are still following the CDC guidelines, and we are still required to wear masks. We do have that throughout the hotel as well. Yeah. And if we do see someone come in and they don't have a mask, we do ask them to put it on. And everybody has been really good about it. If someone is having a private event and they're inside their conference room, that's completely up to them. Yeah. And so that's why, for example, our biggest ballroom is 4,000 square feet, divisible of 3. And it's very common that in one section that is 1,200 square feet, we'll have a meeting for 15 people, because they do want to make sure that they can social distance, they don't have to wear their mask, and they can do all their food and beverage, like their breakfast, their breaks, and their lunch right in that same room.
Yeah, we're behaving here in Texas. Come on.
Yeah, we're trying. We're doing it. We're trying our best.
All right, Marcela, I want to thank you for joining me.
Well, thank you so much for having us, Jason. I appreciate it.
You bet. Bye-bye.